So just question everyone, good evening and welcome to you all. Drew asked me just to say one or two words about what the Gita classes mean to me. And I suppose on a very personal level, for me, I'm always quite curious to learn what scriptures say, and that's from any different religion. I think it's important to, I'm a trainee lawyer, so I would like to look at texts, analyse them, see what they mean, and interpret my own bits of positive energy and try to take what I can from it. So I first came to this, I think it was the second class that Drew ran, and I was really inspired because I found at university it was quite hard to learn about Hinduism, or what our dharma actually is all about. And I found that Drew's classes, from the teachings of Guruji, were really clear, really concise, very to the point. But for someone who wants to delve very deep, they can also do that. And because I'm also a lawyer, I also like to argue back points. I always had thousands and thousands of questions, and I always said to Drew, why is this, why is this? And I got really clear answers. And I love my parents' pieces, but they came here when they were very young, so they don't always have the answers for questions that I will ask them. And I say, Mum, why is this done in this way? Why is this done in this way? And here I'm getting a scientific and very logical answer, which is exactly the kind of answer I want. So for me, the Gita classes represent knowledge, and I think with knowledge you gain a deeper understanding and a deeper faith. I haven't been able to make as many of the classes as I would like because of work, but there's always YouTube in a way that you can look at these classes from wherever you are and learn as you go. And also I quite like the fact that it's Sanskrit, because I studied Sanskrit a long time ago, so for me it's quite nice to piece both of those things together. And lots of times, you have questions about things in life, and Drew always says, the Gita is a source of, or it has all the answers that you will need. And indeed, sometimes there's questions, there's doubts in your mind, and the Gita will give you the power and the confidence to execute the thought that you have deep within. And I guess I just want to say thanks to Drew and to Guruji for allowing us to make this Gita so accessible to us, which sometimes can seem like a very difficult piece of text, which actually isn't if you break it down word by word as we do, in the most simplest ways, get all the answers that we want. So thank you very much.
There's an entire football ground here.
The lights at full lights.
We'll begin with a prayer. Sahana vavatu sahanau bhunaktu sahaviryam karavavahai tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. How many faces are new today who did not come yesterday? Wow. You are here to meditate, beta? Come stay. Okay. Thank you. Can you hear the lady sitting right at the back, sit here, right in the front? And a small suggestion, please keep leather away from you. Your belts, your watch straps, your cell phone covers, and your cell phone switched off, your wallets. You don't need to spend your money here, so keep your wallets away. I'm very safe. I'm a strict vegetarian. Are you all ready? Breathe out for 3 to 4 times. Try to empty your lungs and then begin with a fresh, deep breath. Your hands should rest on your knees. In one of the three positions, either they should be like this or in a meditative posture. Pointing finger and thumb together and other three fingers straight. And yeah, these three fingers together. Or another meditative pose is like this. Left hand, can you even see this? And this will be in your lap. What's important is you should be comfortable in either of these three positions, in one of these three positions, which you feel you'll be sitting comfortably for next about half an hour or so. Back will be straight. And those of you who have come for the first time, as we progress in our meditation, please don't struggle with your body. At any point you feel uncomfortable, you can stretch your legs, you can lie down. The entire process should be as effortlessly as possible, because what we are going to do is more on a spiritual aspect and not on a physical aspect. So you are not training your body, you are exercising your body here. In fact, the more you focus on your breathing and the more you are with my suggestions, the better and deeper experience it will be. Again, those who have come for the first time, little bit of theory, so that you are with other people who have been practicing this since yesterday and last year. There are 7 energy centers in the body, out of which we are focusing on the 5 at the moment, and those are Manipur, the navel point. Manipur literally means the city of jewels. Mani is a jewel, Pur is a city. The energy centers are so rich with power, and if we use this power for our development, we become a new us. We become more productive. We become a stronger, better, more peaceful and more efficient individual. Manipur, above it, it's Anahat. It's known as popularly known as heart chakra. But well, all these chakras are in the straight line. So heart anatomically is in the left part of the body, but heart chakra is right in the center of the chest. Then comes Vishuddha chakra. Vishuddha literally meaning pure. It's known as throat chakra. Then comes Agnya chakra, between the two eyebrows, where you can see my orange tilak. Agnya means command, the center of command. And then it is Sahasrar, a lotus with 1,000 petals, right in the center of cranium. If you have noticed, child, newly born child or 2 or 3 months old child, that part of the head is soft to begin with. So that is called Sahasrar. These are the centers, energy centers we are going to focus on. Deep breathing, slow breathing. Set your own rhythm of breathing. And yes, let me teach you how to chant Om also. Yesterday I told you. You can open your eyes at the moment to know about this Aumkar. Keep your breathing as slow and as deep as possible while you're listening to this. It will be easier for you to dive into a meditation right away when we begin. Om is syllable. It's a very abstract form of the supreme energy. modern science agrees with it that the basic energy of this world is in the form of sound. And Om is a very powerful sound. Mostly people spell Om in English as O-M-O, but it is a wrong way of expressing it. It's basically A-U-M, because Om syllable is made up of three letters, A-U-M, combined into one. That's what Om is. Each letter with a very precise meaning and when chanted correctly with a very effective influence on our body and mind. A is for physical peace and fitness. If you have trouble in your body, if you are feeling unwell, if you chant Aumkar with elongated A, you will feel a positive effect of this chanting. It's like and you may ask, why A? All these principles are basically derived from nature. Say a person is walking and there is a thorn in his foot, in his sole. There's a pain. We try to remove that sole, and what does he do with the pain? So, come on, shut up. Don't scream. By doing that we feel that the pain is relieved. Great Indian seers, they fine-tune this and made it into is for mental peace. If someone told you something and you felt bad about it, you are a very emotional person and things are not the way you expect them to be. You are upset. Chant Aumkar with elongated U, like you will ask, because you are professionals, you are educated, lawyers, as Deepa said, you ask questions, 1,000 questions in one topic. Why this? What do we do when we are emotionally upset? You go into a room, you feel like crying, and when you shed your tears for 10 minutes, you feel better. What do you do when you cry? What is the sound? And Ma is not actually N. It's a nasal sound. So when you chant this Ma, your lips are together. Otherwise, if you chant Ma, what happens? It's Ma. So first is Ma, and then So it's not Ma. No, it's You should actually feel this reverberation in your nasal pipe. I'll do that. One second. I'll do that. You should actually feel that reverberation. Malcolm, why don't you come here? Come here. We punish those who come late, but make them sit in the front. Yeah, good. But it will be facing like this. Yeah, thank you. Have you never bowed down?
Yes.
No is for intellectual growth and spiritual bliss. Again, you may ask, how? If I ask you a question, what were you doing on 8th August 88? Yes, on 8th August 88, I was on vacation with my parents and we were on a beach. Even when you want to take a decision, where do you want to go this Saturday evening for dinner? Let's do Mexican. It helps you. Can you come in from usual word and sit in the back of my other? We can come here. So this clarified and systematized as also, no matter which letter you are elongating for the purpose required, it's imperative that you chant all three letters. You will begin with a fresh breath, and then when you feel the breath is coming to an end, you are exhausted. At that time, you will chant the remaining two letters. Each one has a different capacity. So you are not in race with anybody here. That if the person sitting next to me is elongating for such a long time, so I have to go. No, you have to set your own pace. And the moment you realize that your breath is coming to an end, make sure you chant the remaining letters. Let's practice once, and then we'll go to the meditation. Each letter I will chant once, and then you will repeat with me twice. So first, A is for physical health and peace. This was for you to hear, and now we chant together twice. Is for mental peace and stability. First time you will just listen, and next two times we will chant together. instil and makar is for intellectual growth and spiritual bliss. Listen to it for the first time and then the truth. So this is the theory part, and with this we enter into this beautiful world of meditation. Everyone with closed eyes, your open eyes even during the meditation may disturb the person around you, because we are operating on a very, very fine spiritual level where everyone is at peak of their sensitivity. Keep your eyes closed till I tell you to open again. Deep breathing, slow breathing. Feel the coolness of the air that you breathe in. And the warmth of the air that you breathe out. Be with your breaths. Let your chest expand fully when you breathe in. And feel the contraction of your chest completely when you breathe out. Use your lungs to their optimum capacity. Reach out to the innermost areas of your body with your breath. Experience your body at a cellular level. this cleansing process at a cellular level with your breathing. You are injecting new life, freshness, purity in each and every cell of your body when you breathe in. Feel the freshness. Feel charged. And while you are breathing out, all the toxins, negativity, diseases are removed from each and every cell and thrown out of the body with exhalation. Feel pure, feel rejuvenated, feel energetic with each breath. Be with your breath and enjoy this process. Breathe as deeply as you can and as slowly as you can. We chant Aumkar with elongated O thrice. Chanting should begin with full lungs and use your breath to chant Aumkar. Every time we will chant Aumkar thrice. Be with your breath. experience a divine flame at Manipur Chakra, the navel point, the point where our life began, the point where we derived our nutrition when we were in our mother's womb for 9 months. And our independent existence began when the umbilical cord was cut. A very powerful energy center, navel point. Thinking, conviction comes from this energy center. Experience a divine flame at Manipur Chakra, the navel point. Feel this divine light all around. Dear God, may our convictions be strong, may our values be strong, profound. We will chant Aumkar thrice with elongated O. Experience this divine flame slowly moving upwards and being settled in Anahat Chakra, the heart chakra, right in the center of your chest. Its divine radiance fills up your entire chest area. May our emotions be pure, strong, may we accept everyone as he or she is. take this entire earth as a big family with our pure love. Pure heart, pure emotions, a stronger person. May we connect with everyone with our selfless emotions. Feel this divine light in your entire heart region. We will chant Aumkar thrice with a long oo. This divine flame is our pure self. Experience this pure self of ours, a divine flame progressing upwards at Vishuddha Chakra. Throat chakra. This divine flame is in your throat region, emanating its powerful light. Experience its energy. Your throat region is full of this divine light. Dear God, may my speech be clear and meaningful. people understand me in correct perspective. Aumkar thrice with long oo. Now this divine flame is progressing upwards and settles in Agnya Chakra, command center between the two eyebrows. Entire forehead is filled with this divine light and energy. Dear God, may my thinking be clear, logical, and just. Feel this energy in your entire forehead region. Try to enhance this energy with a powerful chanting of Aumkar with long ma nasal sound. experience this flame progressing towards Sahasrar, a lotus of 1,000 petals, right in the center of head. Feel your entire head region full with this divine light. Experience the energy. Decisions. Dear God, may our decisions be pure, convincing, and with love towards entire humanity. Accentuate this energy with chanting of Aumkar with a long nasal nerve. Imagine this divine flame right on the center of your head, just outside your body. This flame which is you, which is your pure self. Just outside your body or your head. Now this flame is going up slowly, and experience this flame a foot above your head. Just this flame, the holy flame, the divine flame. It is progressing upwards further. Feel this flame at the ceiling of this hall. It is still going higher and higher. And higher. experience this flame high around space. Extremely brilliant, shining. Slowly this flame now comes down. At the height of the ceiling of this hall, slowly it comes down about a foot higher above your body, your head. Slowly coming down, settling on your head. And slowly entering your body. Enjoy these blissful moments as long as you wish. And then slowly open your eyes. Open your eyes, rub your palms. You should feel the warmth in your palms and touch it to your eyes thrice. share the experience. Yes, Madhu?
And the flame went all the way higher and higher as the heat is.
That's right. Yes?
I had an interesting colour experience. From there to there was an orange.
Oh,
It was like
that's
it was coming from behind a black shape. And when you did the above the roof, it was like I had trouble staying inside my own skin. And then when it came back, it was like a peacock blue that just washed. It was really intense.
It's a very good experience. Orange color.
Actually, like the colour Emma was wearing last night. That burnt orange, that sort of colour.
Orange is a color of spirituality. That is why, if you have seen Indian saints, those who abandon the worldly life, they create an attachment with worldly life, and they dedicate themselves totally on the spiritual path. They wear orange clothes. More so, David. Right? Name. More so, David. Here, this chakra is called Agna Chakra, command center, and that is the place where one meditates on his Guru. This is the place of Guru, the guide, the teacher, the spiritual teacher. If you notice, I have put this orange color over here because actually, and I want to congratulate you here, David. This is something absolutely beautiful. Something beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Yeah. It's a wonderful experience, and I know you were last year also, you're here and this year. Dear brothers and sisters, this is a place, command center is the center of Guru. And the color, actual color of the chakra, energy center is orange. When I go on advanced levels, I inspire people, I instruct people to experience orange color here. And he did it, I mean, it happened spontaneously.
It was very intense.
So it's a very intense one. So it's a very good experience, David.
It was.
Yeah, it was good. Good. Anybody else?
Like yesterday, after the throat chakra, I before seen a golden yellow, but today I saw a purple colour. Just like her colour.
No, that was yesterday.
And today.
And today is the same color?
Yes.
And what about the golden yellow color?
That's what I was seeing before. But not yesterday, not today. It replaced that golden colour.
Golden is a better color. In general, light colors are good colors, and dark colors are not so good colors when you see at any chakra. And when you see such colors, it needs to be addressed. It needs some attention over there.
So is that colour so bright?
This color, it's not that dark. It's not that dark, but maybe yellow would have been much better. Anybody else?
In Agna Chakra, I would feel like Jyot.
Good.
And when it was ahead,
Jyot is a flame. Yeah.
and when it was ahead of the sea, I could realize that, okay, sky, I mean, before sunrise, but the daylight stars.
That's good, yes.
Fully white that I have seen.
Good. White, orange, yellow, golden yellow. These are brilliant colors. I mean, if you experience them during meditation, you have a reason to congratulate yourself on the path of meditation.
The road is fully heat.
How many of you felt heat today? Madha also began with it. Good. As I say, during meditation, heat is the most common form that the energy expresses itself. How many of you felt extremely light today? How many of you felt like not coming back once we were up there? meditation takes you away from the body. When you do this meditation over and over, it kind of creates a sense of witness towards the body, because we are not the body, we are the soul. Body is a worldly matter. It is created of the 5 great elements: earth, water, light, fire, and gas. Pancha Mahatattva, as it is called in Indian philosophy: Prithvi, Jal, Tej, Vayu, Akash. Even in Christianity, when they bury the body, they say the earth unto the earth. So we are returning those 5 elements to their respective things. We are not the body. We live in this body. During meditation, as I was saying yesterday also, it is our introduction to our own self, our pure self. As we live in a room, similarly we live in a body. All the problems in life, and sometimes even the joys of life too, are because of our association with body. We feel, if anyone asks you, who are you? You will immediately say, this is me. What is this? We are not the body. But we identify ourselves with the body. So if someone praises the body, we feel good about it. We feel that, oh, he has praised me. And someone says, you're gorgeous. And we say, yeah, thank you. Actually, the person is saying that your body is looking good. Your body is gorgeous. As a soul, we all are same. So there is no need to compare anybody. Soul is never ugly. Soul is always beautiful. Soul is always gorgeous. At the same time, when someone criticizes us, we feel bad. We feel that he has criticized us. No, the person is criticizing the body. Hey, I see dark circles around your eyes. And we feel, I need to take care. No, the dark circles are around the eyes, which is a part of your body. It is your body which puts on weight. It is your body which coughs. So, the reason for this too, next year we need bigger room. Or lesser people. It's simply because, we want to go for a bigger room. It's simply because we are too many people compared to the size of the room, and I'm very sensitive to all this. So especially when we breathe, we exhale so intensely with the knowledge that we are throwing out our negativity, our toxins around. So I could see a few people also coughing. It may not necessarily they are sick, but they are more sensitive. Point to be noted, Dhruv? Yeah.
Into the representative for BWC, everyone is twice the size of
Maybe we need better connection, but definitely we are more in number compared to the size of the room. So we are not the body, basically. This meditation aims at giving this precious experience that we are the soul. And we understand ourselves more clearly only when we create this perspective. We stand away from ourselves and, hey, this is my body. It's not me. We become more powerful, we become more effective when we have this alienation from the body. Even while solving problems of life, we become more effective when we can stand away and see the problem. When we are involved, when we are engrossed, oh my God, this is my problem. What happens? Your thinking ability is reduced. Even the decision you are taking may not be true because it is your problem. But when you stand aloof and say, it becomes someone else's problem. Isn't it the case? When someone comes up to you for advice, you are such good philosophers. But when the same thing happens to you, you feel, well. So why don't you be your own advisor by standing away from your problems? You have a clearer, you have a more independent perspective to the issues. There was this president of US, I've forgotten the name. He always used to keep the picture of Abraham Lincoln with him. Roosevelt, yes, Roosevelt. I've given. So when I forget something, I have to consider. He has listened to my discourses so intensely, and he has been translated into English. Roosevelt always used to keep picture of Abraham Lincoln with him. If an Indian person keeps someone's photo, it's not a new thing because we believe in this. India culture, not just Indian, but the entire Asian culture, Oriental culture, believes in hero worship. Western world does not believe in hero worship. But so it was very surprising. Wherever Roosevelt would go, the first thing he would do would keep a picture of Lincoln on his table. All the time. People were surprised. Somebody gathered courage to ask President Roosevelt, why do you keep such picture? A picture of Lincoln. The answer that Roosevelt gave was, I am a president of the United States and so was Abraham Lincoln. I admire him because of his life, because of his thinking, and because of what he did for our nation. So whenever I am in a problem and I cannot solve it, I just sit in front of Lincoln's picture and tell myself that what would Lincoln have done if he would face this problem. Since I know Lincoln's life, since I know Lincoln's philosophy and thinking, because I have studied Lincoln so much in detail, as I say, I get the answer to this problem. Similarly, see what it gives? It gives a perspective. No, but this is not my problem, this is Lincoln's problem. And what would he do? Similarly, if we have this perspective to stand away from your body, this is someone's problem. What would that someone do? You become your own advisor and a wise one. This is what we do during this meditation. And it is one of the most important stage that Vedanta expects one to reach. You become a witness of your life. Things happen and you enjoy them. We obviously enjoy the happy moments, but even not so happy moments, or what we label as sad moments, you have to learn from those moments. There are no sad moments actually, and there are no happy moments actually. Moments are just teachers. They are all learning experiences. Each experience takes us a step ahead in life if we are alert towards it. So this is what the main intention of this meditation process was. The more you create alienation with your own self, the stronger you are. Anybody else?
It's much peaceful compared to yesterday.
Yeah, we'll do Bhakti once. How many of you felt that this was more peaceful, better than yesterday? Good. Chanting of Aumkar, how many of you feel that it helped? Because yesterday we did not, I chanted, you did not. It did help, right? Most of the people feel so. Yeah, Bhakti, go ahead.
Yeah, so that Aumkar was very powerful, vibrating, at the right places and all that. Liquid gold was churning in sort of regular pattern. And I enjoyed very much that. But the color gold was, can't compare with that, or much brighter. Light was coming out of that and that. And then I was balancing some tiny book on my that Brahma.
Sasar.
Sasar, yeah. And I thought, when this book is going to go away? It couldn't go away. Now that you said this is the Guru's space, which I was not aware of.
Adna Chakra, not the Sasar. It is the Parabrahma. The Sasar is Parabrahma, the Supreme Self, the Supreme Power, which is without any shape. It is entirely up to you which shape you worship that Supreme Power in. With which name, with which process, with which shape. It's absolutely individual approach. But the Supreme Brahman, the Supreme Power, the inexhaustible source of energy, that's the Sasra.
So the tiny book was there, and I thought, it's going to move, I tried to move it, but it couldn't move. And but then it was very enjoyable because the liquid gold was churning and churning, like that.
That's a very good experience too.
When you say when you describe the jyot above the head and then jyot lifted, with that the book disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Then I merged with the jyot going up and staying with that.
Good.
Very, very peaceful.
Good. Okay? Now, keep these experiences to yourself. You may share with others, of course, but please, as I say, after every meditation seminar, please don't need the teachers of meditation. Just by attending these 2 sessions, going home, gathering your neighbors and come on, hey.
It's not a bad thing, is it? It's not a bad thing.
No, please don't do it. You can do it yourself, but don't try to teach others, because, as I was saying yesterday also, if someone goes in trance sometimes, not because you're an effective teacher, but because he's a very disciplined student, a very faithful student, you will not know how to bring the person out of the trance. Or if someone becomes extremely emotional, you will not know. I mean, on a regular level you can console him and help him, but on a spiritual level you may be doing injustice to the person. So don't venture teaching meditation at this moment. Maybe we can have a special session for creating leaders of meditation sometimes in future. But at this moment, you may enjoy this process as often or as frequently as you wish to. Please don't try to teach others. Best timings, mornings. If you do it in the morning, it's best. Otherwise, any time of the day, you can spare half an hour for yourself. You can do this. Some people do it at night too. But you have to study your own self, your own system. Because when I get feedback from people world over, some people say, after doing meditation, we had such peaceful night, we slept like a baby. And some people say that we could not sleep the whole night after doing meditation, because they felt so charged, they felt so energized, that it was difficult for them to sleep. So, try it on a weekend. Even if you lose your night's sleep, maybe you can catch it up on the next day. You have to understand your body, your system. It is the path that you have to tread. What I have shown in these 2 days and last year for 3 days, it is a basic 10% of the beginning path, a few technicalities. Meditation is such a wonderful world. Everyone has his own experience, and each experience each experience is genuine, provided you know how to analyze it, you know how to go forward from that. And if you want to ask questions, feel free to ask me anytime. My email ID is very simple, provided you spell my name correctly. It's bhupendrabhai@gmail.com. Well, you can ask through about it. You can contact me. If I don't answer your email right away, it does not mean that I'm ignoring you. It's just that I'm traveling or I'm away from internet, because one day I'm in London, the other day I'm in New York, the third day I may be in Mumbai, and fourth day I may be in some remote area of Africa or India where the internet is not yet accessible. So if you don't receive my answers right away, please bear with me. It's a good idea to repeat the email after a week or so. So, yeah. And positions, when you sit, it's a good idea to have a mat, a meditation mat, or woolen thing. Woolen asana, woolen mat is the best. I have discussed it in detail in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. You should be facing either east or north. You should be able to see the rising sun. Yeah. And as I said in the beginning, keep other things away from you while you meditate. Put your phone on a switch off mode, not even on a vibrator mode, but a switch off mode. Any other question regarding this?
Is there a certain amount of hours where you have to refrain from eating, you can meditate with full stomach?
Oh, that's a very good idea. I mean, that's a very good question. 2 hours. Because if you sit for meditation after a heavy meal, you may be mistaken may go to sleep and then you feel, oh, that was a wonderful experience. Give yourself 2 hours. It has happened. It has happened. Initial some 15 years back, on a Sunday evening, a person calls me in Mumbai. Guruji, I had a lovely experience and my meditation lasted for good 3 hours. And I said, that is uncommon, if not impossible. So I just asked him, what did you do? Oh, it was a Sunday, I came late from our Saturday night party. I returned home around 4 a.m. or so. I slept for 2 hours or so, but I got up early. And then I was so busy with my family affairs and all. I said, I cleaned my home, I did this, I did my laundry, I did the grocery shopping. And then my wife had prepared such sumptuous lunch. Our Indian dishes, puran puri, very sweet. So sweet puran puri and such heavy food, basically. So I enjoyed it and she fed me with such love that, oh, you have been such great work in the morning. But I wanted to do meditation because they told me. So after my lunch, I sat for meditation. By the time I reached the heart chakra, I don't know where I was. And when I opened my eyes, the next thing I knew was it was already 4:30 left to watch. So very humbly, I asked him a question. How was your head when you began the meditation? He said, as you said, straight back, neck, head, straight position. I said, good. And how was your head when you opened your eyes? He's trying to recollect. My head was on the right shoulder. I said, you were fast asleep. No matter which shoulder your head was on. So, good question. Give yourself 2 hours. Next summer meditation is always, that's where you experience meditation, not sleep. You can eat after the meditation. You are into it, right? So, as they warned you, yuktahar viharasya yukta cheshtase karmasu, don't eat too much. I was giving a meditation seminar in Chicago this year, and just 3-4 weeks back. And by the grace of God, when somebody asked me a similar question, what are the food regulations when I'm meditating? And by the grace of God, the immediate sentence that hit my mind was, you should not remember your stomach before or after meal. That is the good habit of meal. It was in Hindi, so I said, भोजन से पहले या बाद में पेट याद नहीं आना चाहिए. You should not think of a stomach before or after the meal. That is a good eating habits. So don't wait till you are absolutely hungry. Oh my God, I am hungry. Oh my God, I am hungry. You are thinking of food 2 hours. That's not good. Then if you sit for eating, obviously you are going to overeat. The psychologists say, when you go to a restaurant and a group of 8 or 10 people, it's always a question, who order. Never let the hungry person order. We always over-order. And ultimately, you have to pack your body packs. So if you are hungry too much, it's not good for your digestive system. At the same time, after a meal, if you feel, oh my God, I had too much, why? So even after the meal, you should not remember your stomach. That is a good eating habit. Shall we end it with prayer? Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. My love and blessings to each one of you. Make sure all of you have given our email IDs to be contacted in future for our events, and it will be a good idea to give your cell phones, because recently our volunteers, Satkarma Privar volunteers in India have begun broadcasting video bites, 2 minutes, at the most 3 minutes, but a powerful thought, very edited from my discourses earlier or sometimes they tell me to record it, and with the new gadgets and smartphones, we have your WhatsApp and Viber, and you will receive such bites. And when you give a cell phone number and you give your email ID, rest assured, you will not get any junk mails. We don't give junks. At the same time, we will never appeal for fundraising. So sometimes there will be an appeal for fundraising. No. You will only get positive thoughts, and that too once or maybe twice in a week or so. If there is some festival coming up, some important thing coming up. That is how we operate. Good luck to you all.
Good. We spoke to our managing partner, Duncan Weston, and Chris Watson, who were introduced to yesterday in the meeting room for half an hour before this discourse. And Duncan Weston is going to get Pujyashree Guruji next year to do an inner circle around management at CMS. So expect that this year to find a bigger venue next year. Guruji, we have every Tuesday our Bhagavad Gita classes, of which we've reached 88. And it's going to continue. We've got about 150 Gita classes. It may finish before you return to the UK next August. It may not. But what message have you got for us?
Bhagavad Gita is a manual for each one of us. I've said very much in the beginning in the Gita discourse that some people describe Gita as the Bible of Hinduism. This is an insult of Gita, Bible and Hinduism, all three. Bible has its own sanctity, its own value. And Bhagavad Gita is a manual of humanity. Nowhere in those 700 verses Lord Krishna refers Hinduism. There is no word Hindu in entire Bhagavad Gita. It's addressed to a Jivatma, an individual soul, which we all are. So, if you study Bhagavad Gita, as Deepa said, as Rashmi said yesterday, right? If you study Bhagavad Gita, you will feel that a divine light is guiding you. It has answers to your questions. I've been saying this since last 30 years. I've experienced it myself. There are very few such moments, but whenever I am faced with a question, I just open a random page of Bhagavad Gita, read that verse, since I know Sanskrit by the grace of God, and that verse gives me the answer of any problem. This is the power of Bhagavad Gita. It inculcates the spiritual light in you. So you are not dependent on an external source. You become the light. You become your own light. That is the power of Bhagavad Gita. And it gives us tremendous courage to live the world, to live life. No matter how much challenges it has to pose in front of us. But if we have Bhagavad Gita in our hand and mind and heart, no challenge will be able to put you down, will be able to drag you down. You will always find a way out. And that is the power of Bhagavad Gita. I encourage each one of you here and your friends and relatives to benefit from this divine wisdom. Hello.
And our Bhagavad Gita classes run every Tuesday from 7 o'clock to 8:30. You will register
In English.
In English as well, entirely in English. Our main teachers, Chandni Joshi over here, Meera Joshi over there, Meera Gupta is over with us today, and me as well. So every Tuesday at 7 o'clock, our next class will be on 23rd of August on Vishwarup, when Lord Krishna reveals his universal form.
Cosmic form.
So that's going to be the next Bhagavad Gita class. We're on chapter 11, 88 talks we had, now we are 89, and they're watching 138 countries around the world. We've also got a session on the relationship between British, Vedic astrology and spirituality with a lovely man at the back. So there, Dr. Ron Nagar, and a Diwali event which will involve Madhavji, Dr. Ron, Hema, Chandni, Meera, will be on the 14th of November this year. I just want to say special heartfelt thanks to Guruji. He's flown 80 hours through 3 continents and 4 countries.
40 hours too.
40 hours.
Yes.
40 hours into America, Canada, India, and now the UK. And they say in the scriptures that a saint is like a mother. You don't need to call him, he comes straight for you. And he's come for us with this amazing experience for 3 evenings at BTN at CMS. Let's give him another round of applause.